Hello friends, welcome to AKULMACH Live, and in this series we are trying to understand the true meaning behind some of the very powerful words which are used in our language. The true meaning behind these words can improve our personality, can also impact our business, and today we will understand some of these power words starting with G. So today, the first word in our list is Genesis. Genesis, it is a English word, but it is also used in science, in biology. It is basically used to describe something which has a start. But if you look at the Genesis, the true meaning behind Genesis in our business, it could mean that you are actually starting a new idea, you're starting a new company, and that is what the Genesis is all about. It's something that you are starting. In fact, Genesis word has such a profound impact on your personality. It forces you to think out of the box, and that is why this word is so powerful, and that is why we are discussing this first. So now let's imagine a situation where you are a business person, you are a CEO, and if you don't have this habit of thinking out of the box, the genesis of ideas will not work for you. The next word on our list is groundwork. Groundwork is very, very important for a business person. It's like laying a foundation. You actually lay the building blocks of your team. You basically hire the first important person in the team, and then you build the whole pyramid under the team. You build your company. You actually start a new office and you lay the foundation for that new office to succeed in future. But if you don't take care of the proper foundation or proper groundwork, the team will not succeed. It will not have the ingredients to succeed, and that is why groundwork is such an important and very powerful word. So think, my friend, if you actually starting a new company, new project, suppose you're implementing a new idea, it is very important to think from ground up. Another very powerful word, generous. Generous is basically also means giving. Give openly. Well, whatever you do, you actually build a name for yourself. You do not build money. Actually, the money is something that you cannot carry. In fact, you cannot carry anything beyond your life. So whatever you do with your life is something people remember you, and that is what the generosity is, a very powerful tool that is available at your disposal. You can be generous, you can be giving, and you can basically win hearts of the people, and that is why this word is so much power. It has so much power. Just imagine if you're running a organization, and if your organization is employee friendly, generous with employees, and generous with how you basically treat people, you treat customers. Obviously, a lot of people want to work in your company, and also a lot of people would like to deal with your company. So being generous is a very important virtue, very powerful word. Think about it, friends. We have to be generous in our life. Well, gravity, and a word starting with G. It's actually a noun, but it can also be used as a verb, where you can actually define the attraction between two people. So basically, you can have a gravity between two people. It could be an intimate relationship. There could be gravity that your company creates, so that the gravity attracts a lot of customers, so that your company do well. The gravity of your company could be attracting employees, so that more and more employees like to work with you because the company has such a good working environment. And gravity could also be somewhat negative, because if there is a something going wrong, something going south, then it can also be used as understanding the true nature of that problem. So understand gravity of the issue. So gravity is a word which can describe both sides, good as well as bad. And if we understand this, as a leader, you will tend to use the positive side more. That means create an environment in your organization which attracts others, which attracts a lot of investors, customers, and also employees to work for you. In fact, you create such a good environment that people like your company, people like you as a person, and that is what the gravity can do for you. Next word on our list is slightly difficult, slightly longer, and it is galvanize. Galvanize is usually used to describe the metals and how metals are joined together. So the actual meaning of galvanizing is joining, but it's slightly more than that. Joined so much so that you cannot differentiate between two partners. You cannot differentiate between employee and the organization. You cannot differentiate between your customers and yourself. So galvanization, the true meaning is that you run your organization in such a way that it galvanizes with your customer. You become part of their problems, you become part of their success. They start inviting you for their product launches, and so on and so forth. Similarly, if you look at the employees, they are so well oriented that they are galvanized to completely work for you. They will provide 100% to your organization. To quote an example, look at some of these Japanese people who work for their companies like Suzuki, etc. And the culture of the Japan galvanizes people to work for one company throughout their life. So it is a bonding. It is much more than joining. So think about it, friends. Galvanizing true meaning can actually transform your company, and your company will be liked by everyone. The last word today is also a difficult one, a longer word, but it has a very deep rooted meaning. It's called gargantuan. It is a long, difficult word which is not used in day-to-day language, but gargantuan actually means something very big, something humongous, a big thing, So your attitude when you're running an organization has to be something like that. You take up a job which is not small thing, you always think that it's a very big deal. And therefore, if your attitude is gargantuan, can be described by this word gargantuan, then you will always take your projects very seriously and you give 100% to anything that you take up. So therefore, gargantuan is an important word. It will define your destiny. If you think seriously and take everything very seriously, give 100% to that, your organization will be shining through all phases of its existence, and your career will be set as a successful leader, as a successful CEO. Friends, today in our program, I try to give you the true meaning behind some of the common words that we use in our language, and the true meaning can help steer our company in the right direction. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you again in the next one.